Hello everyone, this is JPL back for another Clone Wars review, and today I'll be taking a look at the Bad Batch, which is the second of the unfinished arcs. So first off, apparently there's like an algorithm of the clones, victories and stuff, which, I guess, it does explain a lot, because the clones, they're clones, and so they would have something like that, but having an algorithm, not all of their plans would actually fit an algorithm, which, just makes it confusing. Like, it seems like clones, they're not free thinking, as, we would think. But anyway, it's an interesting concept, and I guess it was fun to see how this went on. And the whole Bad Batch themselves, Clone Force 99, nice joke. Those were, they're a bunch of fun people. That entire group is just a cliche. The leader, who's a hunter, a Rambo character. They have the strong man, the silent, awesome dude who's epic sniper. They even have the technician, the geek. And I believe that's the entire team right there. Yeah, that's the entire team. It's just weird seeing like that in Clone Wars, just a whole cliche. And I guess it's fun, but yeah, it's weird. Anyway, so their modifications are a bit extreme, which makes me wonder, why don't other clones have it? They are a very, they're actually good at their jobs. I mean, Wrecker, he can lift up a gunship. More clones need that. Granted, he's not that smart, but hey, you should probably get more of that, that's a good weapon right there. I hate it when people, they have this epic weapon, but they don't use it, and they don't manufacture it. They can manufacture that. They made them. Why can't they do it again? Anyway, so at the end, it turns out Echo is alive, which is really disappointing. Because I was completely content with Echo dying. The thing that they have going for them is that he's a cyborg now, that half of him is robotic. That they did well, but having him come back was a bad move, I think, because you're basically turning into DC where no one could die, which that character died and he should have stayed dead, I think. And yeah, so Padme is a fancy girl for the Bad Batch. They like her, which it's funny because Anakin's wife, but it's just I don't follow that stuff. So Wat Tambor is now leading again, which last we saw him, he was in prison. He talks about a treaty. Does that mean he got out of prison because of that treaty? Like, even still, there was a treaty. He would have still been in prison, so how did he get out? Last we saw, he was in prison. It's unexplained. So we have a new droid type that can fly. Not a big fan of it because we never see that in Revenge of the Sith. Granted that it's, prototype for Wat Tambor, but still, he sells those droids to the Separatists, so why don't we see them? And they seem to be fully functioning. And then we have the Organic Decimator, which is actually an effective weapon. Why don't we see it ever used again? It would have been really good in Revenge of the Sith. Have it everywhere, killing clones. They need more of those weapons. It's very effective. I'm disappointed that, Echo wasn't questioning about fives. I can't remember if he did, but if he did, it was closer to the end. Not like at the beginning when he was rescued. He was like, Fives, where are you? Because him and Fives are like, they're best friends. They're like the two they're actually brothers. But they're all brothers, but those two were actually brothers. And, him not worrying about Fives, about what's going on there, not right away, it's just, it seems out of character for him. So Admiral Trench, I'm glad he gets killed by Anakin. If he did not die, I would be so annoyed. Really, I would be so annoyed. But, like, he can't have survived many things. Like, he should be a cockroach if he were to survive. I'm glad Anakin killed him, and he's just ruthless. And I just love how Mace Windu just gave a speech to the droids like, I've destroyed over 100,000 of you in the Clone Wars. Surrender now, so you can be reprogrammed. That was just hilarious. Just Mace Windu doing something like that, If we never get to see him in the movies do anything like that. So seeing that was actually a lot of fun. Anyway, so that's all to say about this arc. And I'm not going to rate this arc by animation quality. I'm going to rate it by the overall story. I'm going to rate it an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.